So my first impressions of Kris, I was working at the front desk and I just saw her as just a really kind person, just a team player. She was funny and fun.
My first impression was that she's always interested in people, like she's always ready to give a lot and to understand a lot and receive too,
She was very bright, and Chip was very fortunate to have her and to have her for as long as she did. I don't know if she planned on that ahead of time.
So when Kris first started, she was an intern, and I was actually working a combination of rehab and had just started multifamily. And so I kind of saw her peripherally, but she came in dedicated, hard worker, ready to just roll up her sleeves and get stuff done. She also had a very playful spirit, and that was very fun too.
Kris had experience, but also she had that ability to just go ahead. However we are going to get there, we're going to get there. I really admired her for that.
Kris's work for Chip was just impeccable. I mean, she's so dedicated, so passionate about the mission, and always put her heart and soul into it. Very organized, attended to detail, was willing to go the extra mile.
There were a bunch of changes in Chip, and she became my supervisor. And that's when I really got to know her. And that's when the program really developed, thanks to her. She took that and put it in front of the rest of people. This is what is happening in resident services, and that's why we need support. You see, I always thought that you don't mess with Kris.
Well, I think number one is she wants to help people, and she saw that what Chip did help people.
So we ended up being, like side-by-side workers, and we kind of spun off of each other and kind of created even our own language. So a lot of people would be like, oh, it's the twin talk.
As time went by and I started working more with Kris, I started to realize just what a valuable employee she is. Kris is absolutely the kind of person who, if she's working in a group, she's going to get her part in way before the deadline just to make it easier on everyone else. She's going to make sure that she's doing a little more than everyone else, a little more than her fair share, again, to facilitate everybody else's work. And I think this is why she's been so successful as a developer over the years, is because she makes things easier on her partners. And I feel really privileged and grateful to have worked with her all those years.